gets set to go here. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
13.
Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick six. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by James Bradbury. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised. But that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception. And now their task is even tougher.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Blitz coming, and down he goes. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. And we're back now in Charlotte. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Newton, rush coming, and he's taken down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here's Newton. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And that will force a turnover on downs. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he cuts it out to the sideline. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Carolina. yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Gano now to add the extra point. Gano the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, here's Garoppolo. Caught left side, Garcon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That's good for a Niner first down. Garoppolo to Garcon. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
21. 6.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Over the middle to Garcon. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now Garoppolo throwing on second. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
21.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Garoppolo on first down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Mario Addison in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
11.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Now a desperation. And my goodness, another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown. Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away. Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. A tackle that time by Akala Witherspoon. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. The Panthers on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Newton. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They snap it to Newton. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now, this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Well, the defense did their job, and then, boom, a 1-play drive. The offense does their job pretty well, too.
Is that called rewarding them and thanking them for what they did? They went right out and put points on the board. Thank you so much for getting us the football.
Gold to add the extra point. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will get them 1 closer. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Newton's going to throw it. Airing it out for Olsen. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Panthers. Olsen. Greg Olsen. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. One final try now for Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal. Win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.